Ever wondered how to master the fretboard? Welcome to Fretboard Mastery, Unlocking the Secrets of Navigation. This comprehensive guide is designed to help you navigate the six-stringed canvas of musical expression with ease and precision. The fretboard, with its myriad of frets, is your gateway to creating captivating melodies and intricate chord progressions. It's where the magic happens. In this journey, we'll start by getting acquainted with the open strings, E, A, D, G, B, and high E, each with its unique characteristics. Then we'll delve into the musical alphabet, where each fret becomes a note in your symphony. We'll also explore advanced techniques such as patterns, intervals, and the art of crafting melodies. Remember, mastering the fretboard isn't about overnight success. It's a strategic progression, a consistent practice that nurtures a deep understanding of the fretboard's intricacies. Ready to unlock the secrets of fretboard navigation? Let's dive in. The six strings of the guitar, E, A, D, G, B, and high E, are the starting point of our journey. These open strings are the backbone of your musical expression, each with its own distinctive characteristics. The low E string, the thickest of them all, offers a deep, resonant tone, while the high E string, the thinnest, produces a bright, shimmering sound. The A, D, G, and B strings each contribute their unique tonal qualities, creating a rich palette of sounds at your fingertips. Understanding these strings, their individual tones, and their positions on the fretboard lays a solid foundation for your navigation. It's like knowing the alphabet before you start forming words and sentences. This knowledge is fundamental, as it allows you to move with confidence and precision across the fretboard, creating a symphony of sounds. Knowing your strings is the first step towards fretboard mastery. The musical alphabet, denoted by the letters A through G, is a symphony of possibilities. Now you might be wondering, what does that exactly mean? Allow me to elaborate. Picture your guitar's fretboard as a vast landscape, with each fret representing a unique note within this musical alphabet. As you move from left to right or from the headstock towards the body of the guitar, the notes ascend in a pattern. From any given note, the very next fret is its sharp or flat counterpart, while 2 frets up is the next note in the alphabet. For instance, starting from an A note, the next fret is A hash, then 2 frets from the original A, we find ourselves at a B. The beauty of this system lies in its repetition. After the note G, we circle back to A and the cycle continues, allowing you to play the same notes at higher pitches. This cyclical nature of the musical alphabet is a fundamental principle in understanding and mastering your fretboard. Now you might be asking, why is it important to memorize these notes and their positions? Well, by doing so, you gain the invaluable skill of being able to produce any desired sound at will. No longer will you be confined to playing in a single key, but instead you'll have the freedom to explore and express yourself across the entire fretboard. Imagine the creative possibilities that open up when you can effortlessly locate and play any note. Whether you're crafting a soulful blues solo, strumming through a folksy chord progression, or shredding a rock anthem, knowing your way around the fretboard is a game changer. This mastery doesn't come overnight though. It's akin to learning a new language. It requires practice, repetition, and patience. But fear not, for every bit of effort you put in brings you one step closer to becoming a more versatile and expressive guitarist. Commit the notes to memory, and you'll soon navigate the fretboard with ease. Remember, the journey to fretboard mastery is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So keep strumming, keep exploring, and above all, keep enjoying the music. Now, it's time to delve into advanced techniques that will elevate your fretboard navigation. In the world of guitar, patterns are your silent, powerful allies. They're like clever roadmaps, guiding you to play identical shapes in different positions on the fretboard. This concept is a game changer. It maximizes your efficiency and accelerates your playing ability. Imagine having the power to play the same chord or scale in multiple areas of the fretboard, just by recognizing the pattern. That's the beauty of it. This technique provides you with the flexibility to express yourself across the fretboard, breaking free from the constraints of a single position. But what's the key to mastering patterns? It's simple. Practice. Start with familiar shapes like pentatonic scales or bar chords. Practice them in different positions, and soon, you'll begin to see the patterns emerge. It's like connecting the dots, but instead of a picture, you're creating a symphony of sound. Now let's shift gears and talk about intervals. Intervals are the building blocks of melodies and chords. They're the distances between notes, and understanding them can transform your music. A half step, the smallest interval on the guitar, is the distance from one fret to the next. A whole step encompasses 2 frets. As you move up and down the fretboard, you're journeying through a landscape of intervals, each one carrying its own distinct musical flavor. Crafting captivating riffs and intricate chord progressions becomes a satisfying puzzle with intervals as your guide. Want to create a haunting melody? Try a minor second interval, looking for a triumphant sound? A perfect fifth might just do the trick. Each interval has its own unique character, and once you understand them, you can use them to paint vivid musical pictures. But remember, it's not just about playing the right notes. It's about understanding them. By deepening your understanding of intervals, you're not just memorizing frets and fingers. You're learning the language of music. You're discovering how to speak through your guitar, expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your stories in a way words never could. So how do you get started with intervals? Like patterns, it all comes down to practice. Start by playing simple scales, paying attention to the intervals between notes. Then, try constructing chords using different intervals. The more you play, the more familiar you'll become with the unique sound of each interval. Patterns and intervals are two sides of the same musical coin. They intertwine, they interact, and together, they unlock a world of musical possibilities. They're your roadmap to the fretboard, guiding you to express yourself in ways you never thought possible. Embrace the nuances of intervals and patterns, and you'll discover a newfound depth to your musicality. So, grab your guitar, and let's get started. The journey to fretboard mastery is waiting. Mastering the fretboard is a journey that demands consistent practice and a strategic progression of complexity in your exercises. It's akin to learning a new language. You wouldn't expect to deliver a Shakespearean monologue after learning the alphabet, would you? Similarly, fretboard mastery begins with the fundamentals, scales and chords. Imagine scales as the building blocks of your guitar vocabulary. They offer a structured path to navigate the fretboard, giving you a sense of direction. Start with the major and minor scales. They're the backbone of Western music, and you'll find them cropping up in almost every song you play. Practice these scales in different positions and keys to gain a comprehensive understanding. Next, we move to chords. They are the phrases that give meaning to our guitar language. Begin with open chords and gradually move to bar chords. They might seem challenging at first, but remember, every master was once a beginner. The key is to practice regularly, building muscle memory and dexterity. Once you're comfortable with scales and chords, it's time to challenge yourself further. Experiment with intricate techniques such as arpeggios, hammer-ons, pull-offs, and slides. These techniques not only add flavor to your playing but also deepen your connection with the fretboard. Throughout this process, remember to cultivate a deep understanding of the fretboard's intricacies. Know the individual characteristics of each string and fret. Recognize the patterns that emerge as you move across the fretboard. This knowledge is a powerful tool that will enable you to play intuitively and expressively. Now, this journey to mastery isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires patience, dedication, and a whole lot of practice. But here's the beautiful part. Every time you pick up your guitar, you're one step closer to becoming the guitarist you aspire to be. So embrace the journey. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. And remember, every challenge you encounter is an opportunity for growth. With persistence and the right mindset, you'll witness a profound improvement in your playing. Enjoy the ride and remember the journey is just as important as the destination. While the journey to unlocking the secrets of fretboard navigation requires time and dedication, the rewards are truly worthwhile. Every strum, every note, every chord you master is a step towards becoming the guitarist you aspire to be. It's not just about the destination, it's about the beautiful symphony you create along the way. Remember, the fretboard is your canvas and your fingers are the brush that paints the melodies. So keep practicing, keep playing, keep exploring. With every practice session, you're not just improving your skills, you're expressing your unique musical voice. And don't forget, you're not alone on this journey. We're here to guide and inspire you with a steady stream of guitar tips, tricks, and tutorials. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to Travis Luizos Guitar, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of fretboard mastery, unlocking the secrets of navigation. Keep practicing and may your guitar journey be filled with joyous playing.